My name is Jacob Davis, and I'm working for Epic Asset Management.
My name is Elizabeth Sandusky. I work for Northwest Select Real Estate Services.
I love the people I work with so far. I love Epic.
I'm the on-site manager at Shadow Woods, but I'm also the manager for the Heather Apartments up in the Renton Highlands.
The couple of teams, large teams that I've worked with, because not every property needs a team, but amazing people, not just managers.
I got into the business because I was a bookkeeper for the woman who owns Northwest Select Real Estate Services. So when she took on a couple of trickier properties, she needed somebody that she could trust and that she worked well with, and so she just transitioned me over.
My mother worked at Epic Asset Management for 10 or 15 years or something. I'm not quite sure how long, but when I was a kid, back when I was 5 or 6, is when she started, and we were living in Epic Asset property. When it came to getting a job, I was just sort of do you know of anybody in the apartment industry that might have an opening? She suggested that maybe leasing consultant might be a good kind of part-time job while I'm in school.
I decided to do the NALP course because leasing has a lot of varying steps, it has a lot of varying laws, and I wanted to make sure that I was well informed for my tenants and for my company.
So that's how I kind of started looking into it, and I eventually got a position over in Seattle at the Promenade Park for a weekend job, and then it turned into a full-time job, so here I am.
I believe anyone who is even thinking about going into property management should probably take this course. It covers such a wide variety of basics. It's stuff that we all really, really need to know in order to be good fair housing lease practitioners. So this seemed like the most rational way to get a very basic education on all of that, except that the education isn't basic. It's pretty in-depth.
So the NALP course was something that my supervisor suggested to me.
What I've learned from this course actually has been a lot of the legal stuff, things that you maybe shouldn't say or should find a way to rephrase because of fair housing.
We've been going over specific scenarios today in fair housing that actually we're falling behind because we're all asking specific questions, things that have happened to us.
I think that the benefits from this course are going to be largely the amount of confidence that you get. When you know something inside and out, you feel like you're informed, you feel like you're empowered, and that allows you to be better customer service-wise. It allows you to be better for your owners, for your property. So just having that confidence and being able to go out and say, I know what I'm doing, I'm really looking forward to that.
I've been asking for formal training myself. There's always only so far you can get with baptism by fire, before you start kind of running into, well, this is stuff I should know, there's some foundational information I'm missing, stuff like that.
The Wonderful Training Center is beautiful. It's quiet. They have spaces for us to talk, to network. They took very good care of us for lunches, all of our various vendors. That was really great. And all of the WAMPA staff has been fantastic about asking or answering questions as they've come up. They're really great with education and making sure that we really do understand the full concept of everything that we're taking in here.
Today I asked about trying to steer people. You can't be telling them to, or that even strongly suggesting hey, I know you have a kid who's loud or something, maybe you should be on the first floor instead of the second floor. You can't do that. I always kind of thought, well, maybe that's better in the long run. Shouldn't we maybe have some leeway there? But I guess not. That's just one thing I learned.
Sponsor for this class was Brook Home Furnishings. They came in and they talked to us about the different types of packages that they offered. It was really great to be able to see some of their product line, to see some of the things that they had completely set up, to get a really good idea of what they could possibly do for an apartment, not just in the way of fully furnishing something, but even staging something as well if you're offering a lease up or if you're doing something like that. And they're very customer service oriented. It was really nice to hear that. It made me want to work with them, knowing that they would want to work with me as well. If I had it to do over again, I'm not even sure that I would attempt to lease without this course first.
After taking this class, it'll certainly help me in the future with my fair housing decisions.
Use the networking. It shocks me how much all of us are really here to help each other. So if I had to give anybody one piece of advice in this business or say anything to anybody, it's the resources are there, the tools are there. It seems like we all want each other to be really successful, so use that, pick people's brains, get educated any way that you can, because I've not run into anyone once yet who has said, yeah, it's not my job to educate you, go find out on your own. Everybody is really open, and that doesn't happen everywhere.